clean, but can you see?
Connor has the punt. And a great shot. One to the center. And that's the score. There it is. Oliver Connor gets the first score of the game.
It's Burley hits a three! Leo scores! Great shot! Score! Sophie Brennan finds the back of the net from the faceoff circle, and with 1:14 to go, the Raiders take a 3-2 lead.
And welcome back to an all-new episode of Black Red Blitz. As always, I'm your host, Rebecca Karen. Well, it's great to be back after a short break as winter season finally kicks in. Starting first with girls hockey, there are changes this year for these Raiders. As longtime head coach George Campbell retired, the Raiders would also lose 4 key seniors from last year who dominated the first line. But before you go and join that annoying crowd of doubters who always seem to follow this team, here's one important fact. No matter who plays on this team, every player on this roster, from freshman to senior, will be relentless, ready to prove you wrong. So under new head coach P.T. Donato, this is an even younger team than the players who made the championship for the 3rd time in a row last year. New captains Kat Donahue, Alyssa Semino, Amy Dorr, and junior Phoebe Lawrence ready to back up their experience with a ton of leadership. This is going to be yet another exciting Raiders season, as these lines are loaded with talent. A better test than on opening night to play their cocky divisional rivals, the Milton Wildcats. Heading to the action, Milton on this offensive end faceoff keeps the puck near the crease. Elena Kapalis with the backhand gets denied, but Kapalis tries again, and this time the puck goes up and over Alyssa Semino's left pad. The first score of the game goes to Milton. Wildcats' 1-0 advantage would remain that way as we head deep into the second period. Despite being extremely aggressive offensively, Raiders have yet to see results. But that all changes right here as they get to see their hard work pay off. She's a freshman, Erin Fleming, coast to coast with the puck, doesn't hesitate, and fires it top shelf past the glove of Mary O'Connell for the clutch equalizer. Under 2 minutes to go, still in this second, she's a freshman, Mackenzie O'Neill, fires top shelf and finds nothing but sweet net. And O'Neill drains the go-ahead score, and it's the Raiders who take the lead for the first time tonight as we head to the final period. Wellesley 2, Milton 1. So after 2 periods played here, we've seen, no surprise, a heated rivalry on the ice. Case in point, there were so many penalties called that on this offsides, freshman Avery Blasdale hears the whistle and automatically goes to the penalty box. Okay, I mean, if you want to sit in the box, be my guest. But it is just an offsides. It gets even better here after a save. There's some extra stick jabbing from Kat Buchanan. That is not cool with Alyssa Semino. Words are said, there's some pushing. Yep, you gotta love this rivalry. So what will the third and final period bring as Wellesley holds a 2-1 edge? Well, we get the answer just under 3 minutes into this third. Wildcats on another power play. Lee Sullivan from the slot misses wide left, but the puck crashes off the boards right to Julia Scannell, who buries the game-tying putback. And just like that, we are tied up again at 2-2. 3 more minutes tick away, and Milton keeps momentum going when Elena Kapalis' shot initially gets denied by Semino. The scrum in front, and Katie Abbott sneaks in the rebound, and the Wildcats retake the lead for the first time since the opening period. Katie Abbott's go-ahead score, making it 3-2 Milton. Time continues to tick away here. Wellesley has to respond now. And so with 2:07 left, Raiders do exactly that. Mackenzie O'Neill's slap shot is rejected, but the rebound is there with the puck still loose. Battling hard, Emily Rourke punches home the clutch equalizer. And guess what? She's a freshman, and it's tied up again, 3-3. There was a ton of determination on this team to open up the season on a high note. And as the Raiders multiple times found themselves down, nobody panicked and responded the best way with scores. And in the end, that would result in a hard-fought 3-3 draw here. So we fast forward to Friday as we tip off for girls basketball as they get ready to host the Weymouth Wildcats. Well, who could forget last season as the Raiders were virtually unstoppable, winning a season-high 20 games and making it all the way to the Division I South semifinals before losing to Braintree. And with that playoff loss, early on, junior captain Dorian Cohen went down with an injury. But how these band of sisters fought back as a team just showed how tough and determined these Raiders are. So the season should be even more exciting as leading scorers Leo Sperling and Dorian Cohen return, now as senior captains. Wellesley is still stacked with young talent, depth, and a game-changing thing called defense. First 2 minutes of this opening quarter, both the Wildcats and Raiders struggle to put points on the board. But that quickly changes as soon as Dorian Cohen drives in the paint for her first 2 points of the game. The Raiders offense sparks the rest of this first quarter. Brooke Griefrey with the perfect inbound pass finds Leo Sperling, drains the tray, and just like that, Raiders score 7 unanswered. Weymouth is not able to erase their 0 on their end until 2:35 is left in the first, when Delaney Spinney drives in the lane for a much-needed basket. But the Wildcats' deficit is already 11-2. The combo of Sperling and Cohen is tough to defend, but even funner to watch, as Wellesley cruises to a 19-5 lead after 1. But deeper into the second, momentum starts to shift Weymouth's way, as the Wildcats take advantage of a few Raiders turnovers. And so with seconds remaining until halftime, Wellesley's lead is now only 23-16 after Kaylee O'Hara sinks in this clutch 3 for the Wildcats. But that would be the closest Wildcats would come, as the third opens up and the sophomores step up. Kicking it off first with back-to-back threes by Nicole Beckett and Brooke Griefrey, then a fantastic play here in transition. Griefrey to Beckett, who finds Gianna Pali open for the fast break layup and 1. And what do you know? It's now a 38-21 commanding lead for the Raiders. I know, it's only the first game, but I already really like the young depth of this team, especially in this third where the Raiders needed to get that offensive edge back. And the tone was definitely set by these sophomores, Brooke Griefrey, Nicole Beckett, and Gianna Pali. And so after 3 played here, the lead is huge at 28, 51-23 Raiders. Being relentless on defense and aggressive on offense, all 32 minutes of this game was controlled by Wellesley, as the Raiders took care of business early and never gave up their lead. Raiders easily take their home opener here with a ton of team scoring. Well, coming off a convincing 3-3 tie to Milton, girls hockey would be looking for their first win of the season. With Weymouth Wildcats coming in on Saturday, what better time than now? Last week, the freshmen already stepped up big time. So who is going to spark the offense in this game? The action faces off here at Babson. Opening period, Weymouth is already on the attack as freshman Ashley Clark scoops up the loose puck and just flies by everyone, coast to coast, fakes, dekes, and buries the breakaway score. And Clark just showed a ton of speed on that play. I don't know who could have caught up to her. So for the second game in a row, the Raiders find themselves down first for now, because that all changes in this game-defining second period. It all starts on the boards, fighting for the puck, and then a fantastic move by Emily Rourke as she's tripped up and still feeds it ahead to a wide-open Grace Dorr. It's one-on-one, and glove side, Dorr buries the breakaway equalizer. What a play for the Raiders. This game is now tied. Minutes later, Wellesley on the power play. Winning the faceoff, Emily Rourke fights off a defender. Her shot on goal gets stuffed. The putback, both Devin Chapman and Grace Dorr get a piece of the putback. The puck finds net. Go-ahead score goes to Grace Dorr as she scores back-to-back to put the Raiders ahead for the first time tonight, 2-1. And just like that, the whole game has changed in a matter of minutes. Talk about no panic on this team, as the offense is just getting started. Power play yet again for the Raiders, and they make it count again. Grace Dorr kicks it outside to Kat Donahue. Donahue's slap shot deflects off Emily Rourke's stick and in, and that goal by Rourke makes it 3 goals unanswered for Wellesley, all in this second. So heading to the third and final period, Wellesley holds the edge here, up 3-1. After Raiders go 4 unanswered with this score by Emily Connors, Weymouth finds a way to strike back. With just under 4 to go, Emily Skochik centers it to Olivia Heron, who goes glove side for the one-timer score. The Wildcats' deficit is now 4 to 2. But if you think this is a goal that sparks a Wildcats comeback, well, you'd be not even close. Less than 20 seconds later, Mackenzie O'Neill just flies down the ice, she shoots, she scores, and that is game. Outstanding response by this team as they faced a deficit early, but stayed focused, and in the second just poured on the offense and never looked back. Solid first win for the Raiders comes here, backed by goals from Emily Connors, Emily Rourke, Mackenzie O'Neill, and 2 by Grace Dorr. And Wellesley easily takes this one by the final 5 to 2. Well, that closes out the highlights for this episode, but first a shout out to Raiders boys cross country, football, and girls swimming. Sophomore Kate Mullen was named to the all-scholastic team in diving. Ben Mateka and Thomas Weiss earned all-scholastics in cross country. And last but not least, running back Grant Kasikis was named the Division 1A Player of the Year by Boston Globe. Great job by everyone and well deserved. Well, if you missed any games or highlights, check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, and of course right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39. Thanks for watching Black Red Blitz. Go Raiders!